Introduction. The world full of historical mysteries. Our world is full of events and occurrences that the human mind and knowledge have yet to find convincing reasons for. These events are sometimes so strange and bizarre that it becomes hard to believe them. In the following, we will examine 0 strange historical events for which no scientific or logical explanation exists. These stories are not only fascinating and dark, but also challenge your mind. The prediction of the Titanic's sinking before it happened. One of the most famous strange historical events is the prediction of the sinking of the Titanic. In 1898, a writer named Morgan Robertson published a book called Futility, in which a large ship named Titan collides with an iceberg in the North Atlantic Ocean and sinks. Astonishingly, this story was written 14 years before the Titanic was built and bears striking similarities to the actual incident. Reason for fascination. Does this event indicate a coincidence or some kind of unconscious prediction? The mysterious city of Atlantis that was never found. The myth of Atlantis, introduced by the Greek philosopher Plato, remains one of the most mysterious topics in history. This legendary city, which Plato said was submerged underwater in a single night, has never been discovered. Some archaeologists believe the story might be inspired by natural events such as earthquakes or tsunamis, but there is no evidence to prove its existence. Reason for fascination. Did Atlantis really exist, or was it just a myth? The mysterious death of the Donato family. The Donato family, an Italian family, suddenly and without any apparent reason died in their home in 1948. Forensic investigations could not determine any cause of death. Even their pets had perished. This incident remains one of the most mysterious events in history to this day. Reason for fascination. Was this event due to a natural phenomenon or some kind of supernatural force? The appearance of light pillars in the sky. In various years, we have witnessed the appearance of light pillars in the sky that seem to come from outer space. This phenomenon, known as light pillars, occurs due to the reflection of light on ice crystals. However, sometimes these pillars are so strange and beautiful that they appear like gateways to other dimensions. Reason for fascination. Are these phenomena signs of extraterrestrial beings? The boy who fell from the sky and survived. In 1972, a 17-year-old boy named Julian Coep fell from the sky during an airplane crash in the Peruvian forests and survived. She was the sole survivor of a plane that was completely destroyed. Surprisingly, she recovered quickly from her injuries and survived. Reason for fascination. Was this event due to luck or some kind of supernatural protection? The boy who found learning ancient Egyptian easy. In 1980, a 4-year-old boy named Edmund suddenly began speaking in ancient Egyptian. His parents realized he was able to read and write hieroglyphics. This event, for which there is no scientific explanation, remains one of the historical mysteries. Reason for fascination. Is this phenomenon a sign of past lives? The phenomenon of blood rain. In 2001, in parts of India, red-colored rain fell, referred to as blood rain. Investigations revealed that the rain contained red particles that appeared to come from outer space. This phenomenon remains one of the most mysterious historical events. Reason for fascination. Is this phenomenon a sign of extraterrestrial life? The precise prediction of World War II by a writer named Morgan Robertson, in a book published in 1920, accurately predicted World War II with precise details. He even correctly mentioned the names of countries and the start date of the war. Reason for fascination. Was this prediction due to chance or some kind of unusual knowledge? The phenomenon of the man who lived twice. In 1950, a man named James Hickman died in a serious accident, but came back to life after a few minutes. He claimed that during this time, he entered another dimension and met unusual beings. Reason for fascination. Is this story a sign of life after death? The phenomenon of the woman who became young again. In 1970, a woman named Sarah Gardner claimed that after a strange illness, she became young again. Doctors could not provide any explanation for this event. Reason for fascination. Is this event a sign of supernatural forces? These 10 strange historical events are not only fascinating and dark, but also challenge your mind. These stories show that our world is full of mysteries, many of which remain undiscovered. Perhaps one day we will find answers to these questions, but until then, these events remain as reminders of the unknowns of the world.